get the notification? Okay. Everybody remembers, but here about a week ago, during one of Colby's streams, he was in one of the places in Solstein, and remember, his game kept crashing. And that's what it was. It wasn't PlayStation. The game has actually crashed twice. Whenever I go blue screen on my game, that's a game crash. It's got nothing to do with PlayStation, Sony, or YouTube, or any other bullshit. So I'm just going to leave Nachardak. I'll tell Noah if he can kiss my butt. And I'll come back and worry about that quest later. If I have to do that part of the quest line off screen, I will. That way I don't have to worry about this. Hey, Mr. Jags. And, now what does that say? In Mr. Tryhard Gaming? Didn't really get a chance to say hello to you earlier, but hey, welcome to the stream. Like I said, I'm going to get the hell up out of here. Yes, game crashes are instantaneous, but the only thing that's better about when it's just a game crash is I don't have to shut down my PS4. I don't have to go over to YouTube and actually close out the other stream that was going. I can just automatically reload and go right back out and start over. So yeah, I mean it's helpful in that regard. You have liked as well. Are you one of my subscribers there, Mr. Tryhard? And don't you lie now. I can find out. I can find out the truth. All right, short fuse. Let's be nice now.
Hey.
What? What? Yes, let's settle down, Mr. Short Fuse. We can convey our issues and stuff in a more subtle manner. And Mr. Tryhard Gaming, like I said, are you one of my subscribers? And like I said, don't lie. I can find these things out. Person in the stream, I didn't know you. It was your first time here, and you said that, I probably would have booted you from the stream. But since you're a regular, I'll just chalk it up to temporary insanity, and we'll go on with it. Living up to his name, yeah, short fuse. Well, maybe you can lengthen your fuse out just a little bit here. Okay? But there must be something wrong with Nachardak. Like I said, Colby had his stream here about a week ago. He was in one of the rooms. I thought I had seen you in here before. That's why I asked you. Because I thought I recognized you. Okay. Tryhard Gaming. See, I just shouted it out for you. There you go. But yeah, he was in one of the Dwemer rooms. Remember, he crashed like 5 or 6 times. No, he's not a regular, but I thought I remembered that he's been here before. A PS4 Pro, somebody have to pay me. I don't know. If somebody donated me enough money to buy me a PS4 Pro, I'd get the sucker tomorrow. Only just because I can upgrade from what I've got now. I mean, what I've got now is fine. But that, I mean, if you can always got the money to upgrade something better, then you do it. Okay. We'll do this one. Serve cold. Because that's another kind of big quest line here. I happen to know for a fact that you're a subscriber. Because, Cheese, if you ever unsubscribe from me, then you would automatically lose your mod status. Not because I got to go in and do it, because it's automatic that it happens.
Just say, man, I've been mod, but...
All right, everybody. Everybody be sure to hit the like button for the third time, if it is your third time, for this stream. Help me out. And if you're new, please hit the subscribe button. We have a good time around here. We laugh a lot. Cheese, you put that in my chat room one more time and you will not be a mod. Don't mess with me. I'm in a bad mood. Quit putting that Khajiit thing in my... I'm going to delete that out of here. I don't want no Khajiit symbols in my thing. Speak of Gelda Sadri. Get out of my way. I'm trying to get downstairs. Yeah, shush cheese.
You brought Raven Rock back from the brink, traveler. I don't know how to thank you.
Welcome to the mine's open. Well, well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he?
Sad
I'm
Khajiit
sure he
face.
knows he needs all the help he can get.
Poor
Been
thing.
chasing Violins for years. No.
Cheese doesn't really like
just
being a
think he's
Khajiit
going
character.
up this
He likes
wrong
being
way.
one of them prissy high elf characters in his playthrough. He already told me that. I remember it. Oh, I love Solstheim too.
Actually,
Like I
do.
said, the Dawn Guard is
If you wanna
a
catch
decent
those
DLC.
slippery
I'm not gonna
swordfish,
shit
you
on
need
it,
to let them
but
do
it can't hold a candle to Dragonborn.
There's an Ulan ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's
You
been
told me
making
before that
ash
you
now
like being a high elf.
the
Don't you
obvious.
lie? Don't you lie,
If you were to wait
Cheese?
inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for.
Oh, I've done Dark Elf. I like playing both of them characters.
My cat is named Khajiit. So what's an eye?
A high elf is
What
like a
makes you
Thalmor.
think I have it? Anytime Adril and the Redarin
They're
got
called
on
high
the
elves.
The Ulans must have been
Not that they're
monsters
high,
and didn't show up.
but that's what they're also called, high elves.
You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up. Come back anytime.
I thought I was getting old and having memory problems. You put me to shame. How much I hate laundry. I'm not a big fan of it either. I wish I had somebody that could wash ours and fold it and everything.
Always a pleasure to watch when a man like you walks by.
You know it, baby. Okay. Now I gotta go down to the Ulan ancestral tomb. He took vampire dust. It didn't work. Ha! Your plot did not work, Cheese. I don't know. I'm alright, try hard. I'm not even trying that hard, but I'm okay. Okay, wait inside the Ulan ancestral tomb. Get over here, Carjo, and wait. Kind of been too busy. Well, that's okay, Hassan. I mean, do what you got to do. Take care of your business. By going, you failed miserably. Somebody do the fortune or the weather.
That's right.
Goat's doing the weather.
Nightbot's not in there.
Nightbot didn't make it to this third part of the stream. Oh well, ain't nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah. After the stream, I'll have to go over and look at my dashboard for Nightbot. Well, no, I can do it now. Everybody hold on one second. Let me go look at something real fast. Nightbot dashboard. Just give me a minute. Mr. Tryhard, I don't mind helping anybody out, but you need to be here a few more times before you start promoting your channel and stuff like that. Okay? And be glad that I'm nice. Some streamers would automatically boot you, would ban you from the stream for putting that in there. I'm not going to do that. I'll be nice about it. But just, yeah, you probably need to be around a little bit longer. Or a few more streams. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. I just reactivated him. He had parted the channel, which sometimes happens. If they can't understand, they can't disagree.
Ah, excuse me. I didn't realize there was anyone else here.
All right, Tryhard, no problem. Like I said, after you're here another 2 or 3 times, once during the stream, you can mention your stream. The game crashed, Devin.
I presume the same.
One of those things you just ain't got no control over. And it wasn't PlayStation or YouTube, it was the game.
It's just that I wouldn't expect that sort of behavior.
What's the question mark for, Goat? Yes, that everybody please be sure to press that like button. Help me out.
I've taken it upon myself to lead the traditional offering in their stead.
Hey, he hit me again.
Look what you're doing wrong. You're putting a space in between the exclamation point and the destroy. No. No.
What do you mean? I thought I was clear. I'm simply honoring a fellow departed Dunmer. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit.
All right, Patricia. Always glad to see you back in here. I miss it when you're not here. No! Your ass is toast, cheese. You're melting. No, that fake cheese like you are doesn't melt. It just kind of like flops over. Your radioactive cheese? You probably are. How did I beat who?
How did Cheese beat you before he said he won?
Oh.
He launched the thing with me.
I had to go in and reactivate the Nightbot. Alright, Mr. Tryhard, now you're starting to test my patience. Do not ask about being mod in my stream. I've got people which have been with me in here for a while. Now, Crilly Lord, I remember you. You came from Mr. Q's stream. And I remember that you gave him a little bit of problem over there. Don't do it here or I'll ban you quick. Yeah, I had to just go in and reactivate my Nightbot. The quickest way to never be a mod is to ask to be a mod. Another way to get butt kicked out of my stream is to start asking people's ages and all that type of stuff. But no, as far as mod,
Can I help you?
I'm probably, yeah, and we don't, can you, don't nobody do nothing to that message. I want to read this. Can you cut your totalitarianistic agenda for 1 second? Gerstavies, whatever your name is called. Mike the Liar. I haven't seen you a long time, but no, you're not a mod. And Gerstavies, whatever your name is, don't press my mods. They will boot your ass in a heartbeat.
We got it.
And they have full reign over my chat. Because if they do something wrong, then I have to get on them. which is the way it should work for anybody's channel. So don't come in here trying to start trouble, because I'll boot you.
I don't know how to thank you.
Because I'm not going to put up with it.
Have you made any progress?
Oh, Mike. Get off that, Mike. Alright, Mr. Curly Lord. Like I said, just behave and talk decent in the stream. What race am I? I'm a wood elf, and we'll get along just fine.
Tell us. Are you sure?
I saw her in the Ulan tomb.
So Geldus's plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telesu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councillor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it.
I am a wood elf. No, I did have a snow elf character a while back, Cheese, but that one, Dark Brotherhood, Thieves Guild, and Civil War quest lines were all bugged out. I couldn't do nothing with them. I'm never an Imperial, Patricia. How dare you?
I'm not kicking down
How
anyone's
dare
door
you?
until I have solid evidence in
I haven't chosen a side,
If you're
Curly,
wrong
but I'll
about
probably go
Tennessee,
with the Stormcloaks.
things would quickly
Imperials
go down
are
real
known
bad,
to be the ass
and the
kissers
real
of Skyrim.
might slip away.
It's no great secret.
Can't afford for that to happen.
To watch Colby. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Hashtag no Imperial ass kissers.
If you have evidence that it places your life in peril,
And people say, well, the Stormcloaks are racist. They're all racist. Whether you're Stormcloak or Imperial, they're all racist in their own
yeah,
right.
this key should open the front door.
I am not an
in
Imperial
case they've
Krilly.
locked it. Good luck.
You're a Thalmor, probably. If you could be a Thalmor, then you would be that.
Be
Okay,
careful.
let's get back to the game here.
Severance have betrayed us.
Then they'll be warned. Whatever. Geldus Salvery or whatever your name is. Alright, now we got to go over here. Well, I won't call them retarded. They're just, they have misplaced loyalty. Maik is racist against Snorers. They smell like alcohol.
I'll give you this warning only. Stay out of my way, and we'll be just fine.
I wanted to jump on that statement. Alright, everybody, we got 21 people back in here. Everybody, thanks for coming in. Please, please hit that like button for me. That's very, very important. People say, well, what, you know, I can hit it. The quicker you hit it, the better, for one reason. Because if you got 20 people streaming Skyrim, the one that has the most likes will be up the highest in the recommended for Skyrim videos. That's why I say that. And to join the Stormcloak, that's okay. A Dunmer's any like the Dark Elf race or whatever. Yeah, I've done that before.
That was probably just done.
Yeah, that was probably Gustavies or Gustavies or whatever that hit me with a dislike. Guess what? Don't care.
You had 5 dislikes last night.
Yeah, I had 3. Altered Beast, yeah. I've been having trouble. The stream has actually crashed twice on me already, Beast. So you might just have to lower your quality just a little bit. Between YouTube and PlayStation Network, they're not having a good marriage tonight. So you might just have to work with it a little bit, man. Who's that in the background? My girlfriend, who is also a mod. Her name is Misty Rain. She's in here.
Allow you to ruin years of plan. The fight of a plan is over. House Lalu will have revenge.
Yeah, but just like my stream last night, they were saying that the video, everything looked great on it last night. Nice graphics, everything. Tonight, not so much. So just bear with me there, Altered Beast. Well, if there's 2 dislikes, what them goons fail to realize is dislikes help me just almost as much as a like. So, not worried about it. And a lot of it just might have to do with the person's internet that's watching. That plays a big part in it too. people say, well, my internet's great. Well, okay, well, if it is, it is. You know, I mean. Well, like I said, sorry about that, Krilly. Doing the best I can with it. But like, you know, some nights it just doesn't want to cooperate.
I'm watching it 720 x.
Yeah, like my girlfriend's sitting here and we're pulling off the same internet. And our internet is okay. It's not like, wow. And she's watching in 720p just fine. You made us have to refresh it, Krilly. Sometimes you got to do that. As great as Colby House's streams are, he streams in 1440p, 60 frames a second. Yeah, Altered, sorry about that, man. And every once in a while, I have trouble with his streams. As high as his settings and quality is, I mean, hey, it happens. Don't bet on slow horses? Yeah, well. More Vane Manor. But hey, like I said, everybody hit that thumbs up and please hit the subscribe. I'd love to get to 1,175 subscribers tonight, which means I'm 11 away. I don't think I'm going to make it that far. But if I get to 1170, that would give me 6 I need, and that's a possibility. But I need everybody's help.
Did you find any evidence? Then we finally have them. All that remains now is chasing them down and bringing good. I'm going to send 2 of the best Redoran guard we have to take them down. I want you to assist them any way you can.
Huh? Cheese, I don't know exactly to the dollar what he pays, but I know it's more than that. You got to think, he's getting 1,000 up and 1,000 down. You're not going to get it cheap. I don't even want to hear it. I've got one internet company that I can deal with, and they only offer me one package. I can't upgrade it. I've tried like 2 or 3 times since we moved in here, and I can't get no better. But if I had to pay another $30 a month over what I'm paying to get fiber, I'd be like, take my money, please.
Ashfallow Citadel's been abandoned for a long time. Be ready for anything.
Traveling beyond the bulwark will be much safer as a result of your victory at Fort Frostwood.
So long, Krilly bitch. Get the fuck out of my damn stream. See, I knew you were going to be a punk. Because you were in Q's stream the other day running your damn mouth. Your fucking pie hole.
May I have a word with you, Counselor?
Oh, don't worry, Duke. He's gone. Piece of shit. Hey, please be sure to give me a dislike on my stream, because that helps me too. Motherfucker. Hey, send your goon buddies over here too. I'm sure all of you get together and, like, you know, stick it up each other's butts all the time. Send them over to give me a dislike, because that'll help me too. We can only have one internet provider. Well, I wouldn't have, I mean, as far as the internet provider, they've been very good. Customer service has been great. I've never had any problems. It's only I can only get one package. Was just trying to find out, wasn't entirely sure whether, okay, well, yeah, well, you know, douchebags do that. Krilly, whatever. Krilly bitch. That's alright. Anybody that's in here? Like I told you, Patricia, I've got a very bad temper. I say, well, it's mellowed out as I got. No, it isn't. I just keep a cap on it. No, I don't play that. I'm sorry. Okay, meet up with the Redoran Guard. Now let's get back to what we were doing here, and quit worrying about these the goon army which just left. No, you may very well, Cheese. I don't know. Oh, I was listening to you. I was watching him, Mike. Trust me, because I've seen him before in another stream. But I was going to give him a chance. You just start jabbing. You have a goat sense of smell. Goats are not partial. They'll smell. They'll eat anything. Just use work. I know, Nathan. I know. Maik is a good kitty. Maik is a liar. Hence the name, Maik the liar. Just as long as Maik does not lie to me, we will be just fine. Alright, now let's make sure everything's in good shape, because this is going to have a little bit of a fight in here. Is a mixture of Angela Merkel and Putin. When people annoy him, it's probably because we're close in age. We get that as we get older. Trust me, we do. We just, our bullshit meter will go off rather quick, and we have zero tolerance for it. I know I do. I'm not going to listen to it. I've been on Earth too many years to have to do it anymore. The only person that's going to talk bad to me that I will let them get by is if they're putting money in my pocket. And even then, I probably only take so much of it. Oh, Patricia, she's doing okay. The doctor called her Monday, and they're going to do surgery. We just don't know when yet, and exactly how they're going to go about it. The doctor's going to get everything set up and then get back with us. Hopefully tomorrow, but if not, then it should be the next day. There you go again, Short Fuse talking about your vodka trees. Oh, and not to be critical, but just a tip. Vodka is spelled V-O-D-K-A. I don't care. None of us care. You've been putting it in here for the last 2 days. We hadn't said anything about it. But just remember that, because if you put it in somebody else, they might say, what's wrong with you, you dumbass? You can't spell? And make fun of you, you know? It's very funny when Irish is mad when he live streams, I know. Anyone with rogue in their name scares the bejesus out of me. Ain't no problem, Short. Just a little tip there so you can save yourself from getting ridiculed or made fun of by some idiot. Or grammar Nazi, yeah. Maik drives a Nissan Rogue. Well, one of those would be okay. You know, the Nissan Rogue would be all right. Okay, let's go on down. Let's do a little quick save here, because it's my two favorite types of characters to play. Oh, you want to get Vodka Tree t-shirts? They might sell. You never know.
Mine's playing tricks on me.
What did Patricia say? Oh. The weather in Napa right now is 61 with the wind blowing from the west. Oh, very nice. Ain't nothing wrong with Nissan Murano. I'd love to have one Murano. Well, Nissan Rogue would be okay too. They're decent. No, but I wouldn't mind having a older like a late 90s four-wheel drive Nissan Pathfinder. I used to have one that was, I had a 95, and that was a great vehicle. And being chased into bathrooms. Your fortune didn't work because you put a space in between it. Quit with the space. I know when to pick on you when it's not in a good mood. Yeah, just be very mindful. If I start throwing a lot of F-bombs around, then it's not a good time. Oh yeah, Nissans are great vehicles. I'd love to be able to buy her a brand new Nissan Altima. I'd do it because they're great vehicles. YTP is? Not offhand. What is Patricia's fortune? Oh, remember that's got a 30-second cooldown, Patricia. So it might take a second. Give it a few more seconds and try it again.
I knew it.
And it was way better than the car he has now. Oh. I don't want no cush, Mike. Go peddle your drugs elsewhere. Patricia likes kush. Every day, driving 95 miles to work, and you get only around 17 miles a gallon. You can just hear money flow. Oh yeah, sure. It's just a convenient measure of complexity. There's a nice fortune for you, Patricia. Don't know whether you liked it or not, but it is what it is. Sweet rolls. Give me the sweet rolls. You can keep all that other crappy stuff. Well, the kite and heavy helmets are okay. They got a deep... Huh? Oh, Sonic's here. Hey! Watch out for trolls, Sonic. I already had to get rid of one of them. Who said some rather disparaging marks towards Misty Rain. He got booted and got the tongue lashing of a lifetime. So they may come back on YouTube that are highly edited versions of existing... Oh. No, I'm not. I said I'm not familiar with them. Beats new car smell. New car smell is wonderful. Because there were probably very few times in your life when you'll actually get to partake of the new car smell, unless you got a lot of money. So it's one of those things that you look forward to, and you treasure it all your days. Weather in Napa is probably perfect all year. Well, I don't know about that. You probably have to talk to Patricia regarding that statement. Ain't nothing wrong with old Silverado. Some of the old Chevy trucks were some of the best ones. I'd love to have a new Silverado. Will be good. Been a lot of rain and clouds lately. Well, we've had enough rain. I don't like it when it starts getting up in the mid 80s and up. It makes it very uncomfortable for me. So consequently, I don't go out. Like today, it was 85. I didn't go out the front door. I probably won't go out the front door for the next 2 days. Chevy square bodies. You like that old school. But hey, we got 17 people in there. Everybody hit that thumbs up for me. And if you're new, please hit the subscribe button. You know, the one that's red. Don't worry, it won't hurt you if you touch it. And it's and there's no pain involved. Just tap it real lightly until it's not red anymore. Yep, I know. I was thinking about it after I got done pulling that chain. I was going to do it because, especially the way I got those 3 real quick. I didn't want to have to do that over again. Little Maria Tapanel. Yeah, I remember there ain't nothing in there. Alright, let's do another little quick stay. The cars, they all look like jelly molds. Give me a box on wheels any day of the week. Some of the new cars are okay. I don't like the new Nissan Maxima. I think it looks kind of stupid looking. But the Altima looks nice, and it's a great car. Smooth. Quiet. All right, let's keep moving here. Okay, nothing there. Yeah, trucks have gotten out of hand cost-wise. If I had the money to get one, I already know how much a truck that I would want would cost. It would probably cost about $52,000, and that would be probably a Chevy Silverado, probably an LTZ truck, or a what do they call it? The I can't remember the code name for it that they use. It's ZR something. They're real nice, but real expensive too. Yeah, $70,000 for a Denali Sierra. Yeah. Well, you're paying for that Denali. You're paying an extra $15,000 for that little plate that says Denali on it. It's not worth that to me. I'm sorry. Not even close. And you're going to pay a little bit more anyway because it says GMC. Whereas Chevy is the exact same thing. It's same body, same drivetrain, same everything. The only thing that's different is the trim and the badges a little bit. Oh, please, let me get him. Let me get him with one shot, because he's hard to kill otherwise. Yes! But there's another one down in there that's tough too, the Archer. They sell in fleets. Well, that's the way you can pick up a bargain, that's for sure.
Nothing here after all.
Yeah, there was. You just didn't see it. There's that Archer back there. Get up there. You're going to head out, Mr. Jags? All right. I appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. I know you're probably still working. Huh? Gonna go? Oh, you gonna go play some Prey? Hey, did you check out that Xbox sale on all them backward compatible games? From what I saw, well, they had some deals on there. Some serious deals. Mismaking the short vids. What do you got? Oh, well, I don't know. What do you got? You need to find you something that you can start a series on. Sonic. You know, like I'm doing with the BioShock. Although I would much prefer to stream the BioShock. I can't. Bastards. I can't even stream it on Twitch. or beam. Alright, guess we're ready to go. They're all dead. Now I can get the house. Yep, return to Admiral Arano. Oh, and of course, if I was going to buy a truck, I'd get a 4x4. I mean, if you're gonna pay that much, you might as well pay an extra couple grand and go all the way. The old Nissan Xterra, I like the older Xterras. You know, the ones that were a little bit more square, that had the round headlights. I'd like to get a hold of one of those. Something that hasn't been beat half to death. That's in, you know, decent shape. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. That'd be all right. Because they were good vehicles. Okay. Return to Edro Arano in Raven Rock. Yep. Everybody hit the like button if you haven't done it already, please. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, like I said, it's the red button on my go. You click my little picture, and then you go, you know, whatever, and click that red button that says subscribe. You'll know when you've done it correctly because it won't be red anymore. And if you want to know when I go live, then you got to be sure to click the bell too. I know it's a multi-step process, but it's worth it in the end.
What happened? You were able to track down Vendel.
I know.
Out with it.
I don't like the new Pathfinders.
Then
They suck.
it's finally.
That's why I said I'd love to have one of the,
What of
you
the
know,
veteran guard
mid to late
sent
90s would
to
be great.
assist you? Damn it. I was hoping to protect our people by sending them, not end up with casualties. To think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers.
Those fetchers.
I'm glad you killed him. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Councillor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this.
Hey Sonic, if you like doing a game that's a little sci-fi, a little horror, stuff like that, I noticed today on PlayStation Store they've got Alien Isolation. Actually the deluxe version, where you get the DLCs and stuff, on special for $15.99. I mean, you can't beat that. It's looking
Follow
less
me,
strange, so
and
more
I'll
they
take you to
update the rest of their
councillor so
lineup.
you can speak to him yourself.
I mean, you need, if you get stuck in a sticky situation, to feel a stray cat, and there were 7 cats sitting in my front yard staring at me. They're like, hey, you're going to feed that one, you're going to feed us too, buddy.
Can I help you?
Or we're going to crap all over your lawn.
Excuse me, Councillor Morvain. I have some wonderful news.
Adriel, I haven't seen a smile on your face like that in a long time.
He isn't smiling.
This visitor has
He looks like he always does.
dealt with a threat that
Like a
could
prune.
have ended your life. Vendel Telesur
Yet when you
and
feed
Mary
one,
Severin
they go
Wyvern,
back
who they appear to be,
to wherever their
afraid
encampment
they
is. You know, they got like a homeless camp, like people do.
instead.
And
Vendel?
they say, hey,
so much for Raven
I got a
Rock.
sucker over here on
How could this be
Elm
possible?
Street, whatever.
They did it to gain our confidence, Councillor.
I don't know, Sonic. I'd have to think about it. That just kind of popped into my head because I saw it today on there.
I'm sorry.
I always go and look at the PSN
Don't say
store
that.
on Tuesdays and
It's
Fridays
not your fault.
because that's when they.
And
Oh
you,
yeah, Injustice 2 would be great if
Step
you got
forward.
$60 to spare.
What you've done for me, for all of Raven Rock, goes far beyond what I
Not really.
expected
I saw
from
a couple
travel
videos on it that somebody put up,
For this,
and it's a good-looking
you have
game.
my deepest
Graphics on it
gratitude.
are fantastic. But number one, I ain't got the $60. Number two, it's just not my type of game.
Now, I'm certain Adril was prepared to reward you appropriately for everything you've done. However, since a bit of coin hardly seems like enough, I've decided to provide something more substantial.
More substantial. Oh?
Since the Severin family, or whoever they were, turned out to be criminals, their property is now forfeit. As counselor, I hereby award you Severin Manor and everything contained within.
Ah,
You've earned
a
your
new
citizenship
home.
here, and I hope you'll consider staying with us as a member of our community.
Felt like a horror movie. Like they were going to come get you, Duke. But that's the way it is when you feed a stray dog or stray cat. It's like they go tell their buddies. They got down the road, like in the little homeless encampment. Hey, I found another sucker, let's go. And they all start showing up. Alright, let's go inside and check out our new house with all the goodies. Man, you just got Wildlands on PS4, didn't you? Alright, I want these dead bodies out of here. Get their rotten carcasses out of here. Look at all this, all the ingredients and the potions. Dude gets here, we can catch all the ferals and put them up for adoption. Well, I mean, yeah, you could do that. Look at all this great stuff. I don't know, Sonic, it's your money. You're a big boy, but like I said, Injustice 2 would work if you're wanting to go with something that's a lot less cost and could probably get you some viewers. Like I said, only $14.99 or $15.99 for the deluxe version of Alien Isolation, which Colby now has. I saw him post on the Discord from last night late that he's now got the deluxe version of it. Like I said, I'd get it for me and play it, but yeah. I mean, it's good looking. I think I'd probably enjoy playing it, but yeah, I don't really have the extra money. One of a couple you don't have yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a great house because you got so much stuff in it. Chat, but I thought you were talking about feral ghouls and Fallout. No, ma'am, we were not. What all we got? Look at everything. Let's see, what's in this little chest? Junk. A little bit of gold and a boy's red tunic. Potions. And all these weapon plaques over here. Yes. And I've got my alchemy. And here is a guest bedroom along with a little garden area. To some degree, Goat. Now I noticed Xbox put on a massive sale today on all their, of course, you know, backwards compatible games. Anywhere from 40 to 75% off, and they got like 275 games on there now that are backwards compatible. So I know they're going to make a mint off of that sale. And over here we have our smithing station. Even got a smelter. So this works out real nice. It's got everything you need right here. I'm not cleaning your home in Solstheim. Like I said, I'm not cleaning your office in Prey. Better get to work, Daniel Brockett. This place is a mess. Get these dead bodies out of here. before they start smelling up. Even a little cooking pot. Alright. There's like 75% off Crazy. It makes it seem like PC gaming is the way. If you got the money, I'd love to have a nice gaming PC. But, I mean, you know, it is what it is. God knows there are a lot more games that are available to you. You went PC and not politically correct? Okay. Oh, Lord, now I gotta wait till everybody comes out here. Oh, sorry for that yawn. I'm tired. Is Rusty sleeping?
It's nothing.
He not paying me no mind. Rotten dog. Cost after a few years goes the cost of the game. You know, it's just more of an investment.
You got a good Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for, take a look.
Okay, let's see what kind of kite and helmet of eminent archery. Yeah, I don't need all of that. Let's see. Let's get some weapons. Weapons, dwarven arrow, 4 ebony daggers, elven arrow. Orcish arrow, orcish dagger, debilitation. Yeah, it is a good house for vanilla. You're right, Pure. It is.
His description on here about him says sexy McDonald's boy.
Sexy McDonald's boy. What do you expect for that goon? The gaming PC I look at is not at your standards to buy. Oh, okay. Daedric battle axe of garnering. Got both my katanas. Got plenty of arrows. Okay. Good deal.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Let's see how your weapons are looking, Carjo.
I will shoulder some of your
See if any of them need charge. Nope, they look pretty good. You're doing okay.
Lead on, friend.
Kind of tame. And like, you used to see Crazy offers like 50 game packages for £20. Huh.
Don't let me catch you.
16 RAM, 2 terabyte, 650.
Mallory, you need to talk some sense into your husband.
Can't get blood from a stone, Noble. As it is, we can barely make ends meet.
Okay, I am not doing that. I said if I have to, I'll do the Chardak off screen, because I'm not going to keep having it crash when I'm trying to stream it. That is very counterproductive. Oh, we could go find the Black Book in White Ridge Barrow. Oh, that's in the game.
I was clear when I loaned Darwin the money that I wanted it back by first harvest.
Trust me, Patricia, it ain't me. It's in the game. I've heard that before. Actually, Carjo does that some. It's where he's been doing that skooma. See, he's trying to get away from me. You skooma junkie. Okay, now let's take a look at the map. Where are we going? White Ridge Barrow. Sniffing coke? I don't think so. Huh. Believe me, I ain't got that. We ain't got that kind of money sitting around. If I did, I sure as hell wouldn't be wasting it on that. I will go to the Waterstone and head northeast up through that canyon. PC games are generally 10 to 15 pounds cheaper. Okay. Get some half price. Mike. Nightbot got you. Nightbot got you, Mike. Alright. Let's move on up here. Huh. Yeah, that's the only Coke thing that would be in our house would be Coca-Cola. And even that's probably not going to happen because neither of us drink Coke. Let me, I just remembered something. Let me, do a little, thing here. I've got to find where it's at. There it is. Summon Arvak. The spectral horse.
It's an ugly ass horse.
I picked that up in the Dawn Guard DLC. Special spell. Shit, I wish it was active, Dave. The tips I get might, like I said, might get me Coca-Cola, be about it. Because the last tip poor Arvak. Shit. Oh, but you see, I'm still alive. Arvak took the brunt of the fall. Oh, great. Now I'm stuck in the game. Good old Bethesda. Okay, I gotta reload. Jesus Christ. Maik is done talking. No, I'm not drunk. God, I ain't been drunk in a long time. Well, that's okay. It's been so many years since I got drunk. God, the hangover I had would probably be just unbelievable. I'd probably want to just... I'd probably like just roll me in the grave and throw some dirt on me, please. Alright, now let's go back to where we were. Or since we're going to be going up here to White Ridge Barrow. We'll go to Bristleback Cave and head over from there. That might be a little bit easier. Let me check to see how many likes I got on this stream. This part of the stream. Well, 24 likes, 3 dislikes. Oh well. Whatever. That's right. Lighten it up. Okay, let's see. Now I've got to go up through there. So we'll just do the Arvak again. Everybody needs a spectral horse. How is it I got 2? Hey, Carjo, I got one for you, buddy. Go ride. I've never seen it spawn 2 before. That's weird. Please stay out of Irish's liquor cabinet. Those in my lifetime. I haven't had one in quite a while. very cloudy in Weed, California. Oh, you Morag-Tong assassins. And now I got a freaking ice race. Spectral race to deal with. Now, you're done. There's another one. When you answered the Zippo question. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Don't know why it would, but hey. It is what it is. As long as it didn't crash. Or skip too much. Or dead stop. Smog alert in Weed, California. Yeah, well, that's about the only thing I can afford to flick would be a Bic, so. Must be about to rain. Never know. I used to have a Zippo. Yeah, I've had 2 or 3 of them over the years. I never bought one. They were like given to me like gifts, you know. But I usually wind up losing it or setting it down somewhere, or you know, that type of thing. That's the way it usually goes. Personage has been marked for execution. Member of an unlawful guild of assassins, and in accordance with the lawful tradition and practice of the Morag-Tong, has officially sanctioned license to kill this aforementioned personage. It is dangerous to be my friend. Ha! My Zippo did not have a weed leaf on it. Mine was just plain. Alright, Knockout. Save my game. And let me resummon poor Arvac. And okay, I'm not going to be able to go that way. Always putting 5 leaf plants on their lighters. What's my favorite color? Red. Ah, here we go. Find this little pathway going up here. Castle Karstag. Maik knows many things. Well, Maik may know many things. But we also know that Maik is a liar. It says it right in your name, so don't try to deny it. Huh? Enough snow. Maik does not want it anymore. Huh? Never had no damn pink Zippo. No, I don't. I like red. Ding dong. You know what my frickin' favorite color is. What? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Duke. That you bleed silver and blue for an inferior team in Dallas. Well, at least they did get rid of that goon, Tony Romo. Well, then I guess we got problems there, Duke. I hate to tell you. Yeah, that's the way it goes, buddy. Nope. No. Ain't no Redskins fan here. Now, Misty Rain grew up a Redskins fan. Of course, she's one of them fair weather fans. Because when they lost that game to Detroit that year, when Detroit hadn't won a game, they were like 0-13, and then Washington lost to them. I'm not a Redskins fan anymore. I said, you are a fair weather fan. That's just the way it works. Hey, Mike, do you like being a part of my stream? Then don't make crude statements like that in here anymore. Why? What's wrong with Thursday, Sonic?
Something smells foul.
Something smells foul. Okay, Carjo. Well, I heard you. Carjo, it's probably your breath blowing back in your face from doing all that skooma. I grew up in Cincinnati. What can I say? Hold on, everybody. Gotta go in here in the kitchen and check something. Bastard. Okay. I'm done. What was that?
He said, oh no, you know what they say about Bengal fans.
Oh, let's hear it, Duke. Don't make me have to start rolling out the Dallas Cowboy curses. Or excuse me, the Dallas Cowgirl. In my possession with a sports team logo on it, because hubby, I couldn't care less about the team though. Well, that's all right. What did he say about Thursday? Got to go to my aunt's funeral. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, that's that always sucks, especially, you know, I mean, anybody you know that dies, friend, family, it makes no difference. A Texas Ranger Zippo somehow forgot it outside at break time. Yeah. The Bengals are close, but I do not feel that they've got. They don't have. They've got all the talent they need. They do not have a head coach to take them there. Well, you know what they say about knowing if a person's from Texas, don't you? Don't make me say it, dude. I'm gonna be nice. No, I have been to a few football games when I was younger, but never did any of that crazy shit because it was always as fucking cold as a well digger's ass out there. As we were just talking about Alien Isolation a few minutes ago, Skyrim gamer. Sonic is thinking about possibly checking that out and maybe getting it on his channel, because you can buy it on PlayStation right now, the deluxe one that's got everything for like $15, which is a good deal. Oh, I know, Duke. I'm just messing with you. Philadelphia football. There have been some years when they've had so much talent in Philadelphia, they just could never seem to get it put together. You almost got killed in a Philly game. That's an old saying, Patricia. Colder than a witch's tit, colder than a well digger's ass, colder than the balls on a brass monkey. God, they've been around for years. Is there a sale day end? I think the sale day is next Tuesday at 8 a.m., if I remember right. Because it's on their weekly sale, which usually goes 8 a.m. Tuesday, or 8 a.m. Pacific, Tuesday to the following Tuesday at 8 Pacific. You may have to double check on that. But the way you find it is, you know, you go into your screen and you scroll down to where it says deals. Huh? Okay, sorry, I had to mute my mic there for a minute. Yeah, you just go into your scroll down to deals on your PlayStation store, and then scroll over to where it says, I think it says all game deals or something like that, and then it's there. Because that's where I seen it at today. I live 2-minute drive from AT&T Stadium and Globe Life Park. Not bleeding silver and blue. For me, it's the original team of Arlington. Huh. All right, Rogue. We'll catch you later on. Thanks for being here as always. You definitely don't want to be an opposing fan and go to a game in Philadelphia, because you'll get eaten alive up there. Andy Reid was a good coach. There wasn't nothing wrong with Andy Reid. You know, he's really brought that Kansas City team along. But, you know, not this past season, but the season before, I thought they were going to go deep into the playoffs. They were looking good. Hey, Carjo, hey! How are things going in lovely Australia? Haven't seen you in a while. I was thinking about you the other day. I was like, well, I hope Carjo Khajiit's doing okay. Whoa. No, my Ixie, Nightbot got you again for spamming those taps. We must watch that. Two good kitties. No, I have Carjo right here. See? Carjo. Boop. 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 Do your exercises, Carjo. Yeah, Donovan McNabb was a great quarterback in his prime. Like I said, they've had years when they've had so much talent, they've just never been able to really pull it together. We'll be more talkative, so on. Haha. Alright, Carjo Khajiit. All these damn flame spiders and poison spitting spiders and all this crap here. Jesus. That's right. Carjo's got to get his exercising in. There, I just saved it for you, Knockout. just going through some things right now. Oh, yeah, probably so. Hmm. You're gonna try to match me with a bow? It ain't gonna happen. Bandit marauder. Yeah, that was the great thing that Donovan McNabb had going for him, is he could scramble about damn near out of everything. But hell, he was half the time he had to run for his life. I mean, they had some great defensive players back then when he was playing, but not so much on the offensive line and stuff to really protect him. That one doesn't want to cooperate. Who, Michael Vick?
He had too much shit going on outside.
He had too many things that he was preoccupied. He was too worried about his dogfighting ring, and it caught up with his ass. He should have done more. He should have done gotten a lot more than what he got out of that deal. A lot more. He was a great athlete. He could throw the ball. He could run it. Ain't no doubt about it. But just too much other bullshit. Might be a special teamer, unless something happens to people in front of him injury wise and he just gets a break. Oh yeah, he was definitely an ass for the dog fighting. Ain't no doubt about that. Oh yeah, well you're right, Duke. It's just the way that it just, you know, money talks. Yeah, I know I'm weird like that. Man, nothing wrong with being hungry for some noodles. Hopefully you got you one of them little cups of the ramen noodles you can get at Walmart for like 30 cents or something, different flavors. We keep those on hand around here because sometimes I'll eat one of those. Ha! Not those kind of noodles, Patricia. We're talking about like ramen noodles. You know, like 28 cents at Walmart. Oh, I love noodles too. I love noodles, potatoes, and rice. Fried potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes, all kinds of baked potatoes. Wearing dresses, got nominated for the city council and almost won. Nice. Very nice, Duke. in styrofoam. That's a good idea. I do it all the time. One of those ramen noodle cups. All you gotta do is add your water to it, set it in the microwave, 2 minutes, ready to go. Never had any problems. Keep Austin weird. Flame cloak spiders. 6 of them, thank you. Jumping flame spiders, 5 of them. Marcus Jackson, what's up? Another noodle lover. Well, you know, if he's a noodle lover, he's got to be all right. Do skooma lovers fit in with this somewhere? Well, probably somewhere. I eat them more than I should. Main reason I eat them is because they're quick, they're cheap, they taste all right, but they're not good for your heart. I don't know what, I don't care about that. All I'm saying is they're not good for your heart. Okay, Ducan. I forgot about you being down here, but we'll get you too. Oh yeah, he's got that frost attack. Ducan or Ducan. Don't be trying to regenerate any health either. Let me get a potion here. That's not going to work on you. There he goes. Increases frost resistance by 50% and frost spell damage by 25% for that mask. Of course, I'll never use it. Yep, there it is. Wind Cyclone. That's my first word of that shout. We'll see what it looks like. Boo! Carjo's like, what the hell? Murder a dragon priest while Max was doing so. Khajiit was itching his nose. And a staff of calm. Calm. Oh, here we go. Another black book. Jesus. Alright, let's go. The Sallow Regent. Here we go. Into Apocrypha. Yes. What do we got here? Atronach Forge recipe. Potent poison. Yungol and the Sea Ghost. Sounds like some cheesy cartoon from like the 1970s. Ingol and the Sea Ghost. Oh, this is the one where you have to stay in the light. That's why they got the light hovering. when you open black books like that. They may. I don't think so, Sonic. Not that I can remember. They might once in a while. It just might be some kind of random thing. But I'm not worried about that right now. I'm going to do a quick save, and then I'm going to back out of Apocrypha. I'll probably do a live stream where I do the different black books. So I've got Waking Dreams, The Winds of Change, and the Sallow Regent. So I'll back out of here with that. Okay. Nothing else down here. Yep, let me get my weapon back out. Alright, Skyrim Gamer. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. We'll check you later. Yeah, Dave, come on now. You're on duty now. You got to be sure to hand out the beers to everybody. Don't be trying to drink them all yourself. Don't be stingy. Uh-oh. This Nordic ruin is quite amazing, no? Yes. No, yes. Okay, I don't need no damage pod. I hear... Man, they're all squishy sounding like... What do they sound like? Oh, there it is over here. On this side. Yep. It does that. It'll explode in your face. That's alright. It'll regenerate. You know, Dave, I used to be a big baseball fan back when I was a kid. Of course, I'm talking back like in the days of the Big Red Machine and all that. You know. But after that, once I started getting older, I just got away from baseball. I don't know. It's just me. About the only thing that I really care about sports-wise now would be football. I used to watch basketball too, fairly regular, but I'm talking like back when it was Larry Bird and Jabbar and Magic Johnson and those days, you know. Okay, there's got to be something down here. Why would they have this if there's nothing really here? Except for those geodes. I don't agree with what he did with betting on baseball. I mean, everybody knows he did. Anybody with an ounce of brains knows he did it. But I look at it this way. They let people into the Hall of Fame who were admitted steroid use. So if they're going to do that, then I don't feel it's fair to keep him out. Whole cap on fire. Khajiit lost so much sweet rolls on that day. Yeah, Michael Jordan was a great player too. But I agree, you know, if they're gonna let steroid users, if you're gonna see Roger Clemens or Sammy Sosa or Jose Canseco Mark McGuire in the Hall of Fame, then Pete Rose needs to be right there with him. And that's about all I got to say about that, to be honest. No, the chat's just slowing down a little bit because that's what I've got on my screen. Everybody still alive out there? You should holler and let me know if you're still alive. You didn't all fall asleep on me. Yeah, to bring the strike zone up. Yeah. I don't know, a good pitcher's duel is okay, but you don't want to see it every game. Barely alive? I don't say that now, Patricia. You're still breathing oxygen? Well, that's good to know. I'd hate to think you were breathing anything else. Well, I'm not going to be streaming a whole lot longer because I am getting a little tired. Like I said, I got about another hour, hour and a half that this thing's got to render and process. And that's provided that YouTube is working properly, which is anybody's guess on any given moment. Trying to figure where to post your link when going a live stream on Beam. You can get that to where Mr. Q will have that go up automatically. Just like when I go on live on YouTube or Sonic or Reaper or Colby, everything that we do goes up on what Mr. Q has got designated the broadcast channel. You're free to come by and breathe some kush. Oh, Lord. Patricia. And Dave's still here. Good deal. Dave's got beer. You got some for me too? Very nice. All right, Sonic. We'll catch you later on, man. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all, Dave. About what they call the steroid era. Poor Khajiit, that's a big one. But he died at the hands of another Khajiit. Yep, Karjo, look. A Khajiit died, but Karjo took him out. He killed his own race. Who's this idiot back here? And your orcish arrows. I'll take them. That's right, he had to protect. He was doing his duty. Alright, let's move on back here. Yeah, just a chest back here. And a scroll of blizzard. I'll take that. I'll never use it, but I'll take it. There's nothing else in here. Nope. Okay. It's almost like you can almost swear some dudes sits in New York called Play, directing people for more interesting television and bigger. Wouldn't surprise me. There's nothing that would surprise me anymore as far as any kind of pro sports, Duke or Dave. I mean, either one, you know. Wouldn't faze me a bit. Strong, Marcus. You said rest in peace, you. Here's where we got to go, because here's where we can make our own spiders. Billions of dollars in ratings. Would you really let it all be by chance? Nah. Let's see. Ruby plus a damaged pod equals exploding flame spider. Ruby plus an albino pod, jumping flame spider. Ruby plus salt pile plus damaged pod, that one didn't work. Plus an albino pod equals a flame cloaked spider.
I got it.
Fabi Wonderbar. What kind of dork ass name is that? Fucking idiot. Get out of here. Your mommy's calling you. Get back in your basement. Eat your Cheetos. Called Knuckleball Goat. Oh, really? I hadn't seen that. Fob Wonderbar. What an idiot. What a dumbass name. My name is Fubby Wonderbar. Brr. Dumbass. Probably lives in his mom's basement and weighs 400 pounds and guzzles Mountain Dew and eats Cheetos all day. Plays with himself. Well, you tell him, Patricia. Hey, don't mince words. You just spit it out there. Yeah, nothing wonderful about him. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. I've done about all I can do in here. I've got the black book. I know the area where I go to make more spiders if I want them. Oh, you accidentally turned off your computer? Well, why would you do that? I mean, come on, Marcus. Jeez. That you can really hit guys hard in the NFL anymore. I can understand why they do some of what they do with trying to cut down on some of the violence. I do, because they've had so many concussion issues with so many great players over the years, and I get it 100%. But just don't go overboard with it. And I feel like in some respects they are going they're a little too cautious. They're taking away from the game what makes it what it is. It is a violent sport. Was that about 6 trolls already? No, that was 3. 3. Yeah, I had like 5 last night. So yeah, they've been out tonight. Well, see, that's the only bad thing about it, Goat. They would agree to it until something happens, and one of them suffering from CTE, which is what killed Mike Webster. Of course, you know, probably one of the greatest centers to ever put on a pair of pads, ever. Or got put into a wheelchair and couldn't walk for the rest of their life. Then all of a sudden they'd be like, hey, I never agreed to this. This wasn't right. And I'm going to get my payday. You know. Nah, you can get around that. You can get around that. I've heard of people getting around it. Liability waivers are only going to do so much for you. Now, what is over here? I missed something over here. I didn't play defensive tackle. I was a defensive end. Because I also played some guard. Mostly defensive end. God, that's been a long time ago, Patricia. 30 years ago. Oh, God. I didn't see you over there, Mr. Draugr Deathboard. Alright, let me come over here. So I can fight him at range. Okay, bye. Ebony Greatsword. And what's in the chest? Your stomach can't handle what? Oh, the flaming Cheetos? Yeah, I mean, people are tired of the Patriots winning. Sure, they want to see something else. You know, they want something different. I've had the hot Cheetos, ones that got that. I mean, they're red is what they are. I've had them before, and they are good, and I could used to eat them anytime I wanted, but now not so much. Very funny, Dave. Don't quit your day job. But those jokes of it being Packers, Steelers, Patriots, and somebody, well, then, I mean, these other teams have got to step up and, you know, bring up their game, so to speak, to where they can contend and where they can beat these teams. Who do you think it is? Fucking, gonna be the fucking Buffalo Bills? I mean, come on. The Jets? I don't think so. The Dolphins? No. Ain't gonna be the Dolphins either. There really is nobody in the Patriots division in the AFC East that can step up and beat them. There just isn't. Now, Oakland Raiders have are much improved over what they used to be. Need to just win every year and let the rest. Oh, listen to this. Cry me a river for the Dallas Cowgirls. What happened to them? What happened to them answer me that, Duke. What happened to them this past year? You know, everybody talk, and they had a great season. Don't get me wrong. Ezekiel Elliott is a fucking hoss, of course, from my favorite college, Ohio State. So, but what happened to him in the playoffs? One and done. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm talking playoffs. Nobody gives a shit about the regular season. So don't even be starting with that shit about, oh, for a rookie. Yeah, he did have a good team. But see, the thing is, yes, youngest team in the league. But until you get up there and start winning games in the playoffs, it doesn't mean shit. Basically, they choked. Because I look at it this way. They won all them games in the regular season. Well, what's the difference? Only thing playoffs are is a state of mind. That's really all it boils down to. Now, we'll see how they do this year. And see if that carries over. If Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott can stay healthy, then they got a good chance of having another great year. But if one of them goes down, if Ezekiel Elliott goes down, they're done. They're done. Because they have got so much of their offense around him. If Prescott goes down, man, throw a grave of dirt on them because they're done. I mean, who do they got in backup? Tony Romo's gone. He's retired. Who's going to be their backup this year? I mean, really. Beats the shit out of me. The reason I get going on the football, it isn't so much for the game, is, and it's nothing against Duke. He's a Cowboys fan. He lives in Austin, Texas. Great. I mean, you know, pretty close to hometown. But not Elliott. Prescott goes down. Yeah, they're hurt bad because they don't have anybody that can do the type of run that Elliott does. And like I said, who are they gonna put in under center? Let me go back to Raven Rock. Raven Rock. Yes, they do got a hell of an offensive line. No doubt about it. They built that team. But one player that they got that I can't stand, who was so overrated and is so injury prone, is fucking Des Bryant. He's a piece of shit. He really is. I got zero use for him. But he's so overrated. I'd love to see they could probably make a highlight reel out of all the big passes, and I mean that he's dropped that went right through his hands. Sure, he's a big guy. He keeps himself in shape. He's fast. He can jump, but he doesn't have great hands. Every once in a while, he'll pull off a good catch, and everybody be like, "Wow, look at that!" But overall, to me, he's very overrated. And like I said, he's injury prone. Just about every team, every good team has got players that are overrated. It's just the way it works. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. It's been about 3 hours. Well, it's been damn near 3 hours I've been rolling. But Dez is yes, he is a great athlete. Yeah, but he doesn't have. Yeah, pretty much he doesn't have enough going on upstairs. And I'm beginning to agree with you because when things are down, he doesn't step up. Yeah, like Michael Irvin did. Players like that. There's never going to be another Michael Irvin in Dallas. All right, everybody. I appreciate y'all being here. Please leave a like if you haven't done it already. If you're watching and have not subscribed, then please do that. It really helps me out. All right, Karjo Khajiit. I better see you in some more streams. I'm going to come over to Australia and get one of them kangaroos to kick your ass. All right, Duke. We'll catch you later. Patricia, everybody that's watching, we will catch y'all later on. Everybody have a good night.